Welcome, family, to Kingdom Academy Podcast, a community of like-minded daughters of the King who love the Lord, abide by His word, and submit to kingdom help. That is healing, equipping, launching, and prospering in business and ministry.
So at Kingdom Academy, we talk a lot about spiritual warfare, right? But why are we now talking about business? Because this is something that the Lord has given me to speak to families, to speak to parents, to speak to mothers, to speak to the daughters of the King about. And that is kingdom business. Now, I'm going to be sharing some episodes with you that will be shorter, but they'll be explaining a little more about what we do at Rain and Joy. And that's a business portion of Kingdom Academy. And this is the part where the reason we're helping you build businesses at home is so that you can involve your family in your business, so that this can become something you do from the home front. This frees up time for you and your family to be together more, to spend more time with the Lord, to raise your children from home, to have the means, the freedom, and the capability to homeschool your children. Because these are the things that are kingdom. And we're going to have to leave the ways of the world behind to step into the ways of the kingdom. That's why the Lord said in the word that we are to be set apart, that we will not fit into the world. The world will hate us because it hated Him. It hates Him, so it hates us. So this is why we need to change the way we think, the way we speak, the way we live, even the way we work, so that we can live by the way that we are called to live according to God and His word that He has given to us. So that's why we're going to be doing a little bit of a shift in some of these episodes. And what I want to discuss today is about what we call at Rain and Joy the business blueprint. And why is it important for you? So this is something I want you to be able to take advantage of. And we have a link in our show notes now that gives access to getting on a one-on-one business strategy call with me, and we can talk about this. Perhaps you have an idea. Perhaps you're not clear on what that idea could be yet. That's what that strategy call is for, because we can get you some clarity and help you get some ideas, or help you take what you already have as a business and turn it into something that frees up your time and builds more streams of passive income. So we've created this system, basically, to put it in a nutshell, where you can put just about any business idea into this system to free up your time and to build passive income from home or from wherever you're traveling in the world with your family. So what is a business blueprint? This is just basically a specific process. And this is a successful process that we created here that we have seen results from over and over. And so we want to teach you this process. And so usually we will have you get on a one-on-one strategy call with us, get the clarity, the next step directions and what to do. And then whether you invest or decide to work with a coach or a mentor, or perhaps take another step into learning more, which could be either a virtual workshop or even an in-person event that we are beginning to launch and have now. So at these events, virtual or in person, you will learn how to create a business blueprint for your vision. And this will be a literal step-by-step map with a lot of details on what you can do to launch this vision, either for the first time or to the next level, depending on where you're at right now. And this is really important in getting clarity in certain areas. And this is something you'll hear redundantly in entrepreneurship and business building. And it sounds really annoying and frustrating because it seems often that we have clarity in these areas. But when you're working with somebody who can help you really fine tune and get a more focused, niche down focus on these areas, you will find that, interestingly enough, oftentimes success accelerates. And that's some of those areas are who you are serving that needs to really be focused and more detailed in who that is, what you are offering, when you're offering it, where you're offering it, how you're offering it, and why you're offering it. And we need to help you get clarity on what is your Kingdom Business MVP. This is something special and unique to Reign and Joy. The Kingdom Business MVP stands for your message, your voice, and your platform. And the message, voice, and platform are foundational elements to stepping into leadership in your position, in your vision, in your business, but from a biblical perspective. And then this benefits your business plan because literally you could leave one of these workshops and walk away and do it on your own. Now, one of the reasons we always encourage coaching and mentoring and community and things like that is because we've realized that those are major accelerators. And I mean, sure, you can go learn these things on your own. You can go figure out how to implement these things on your own. And you most definitely can probably do it. But it can take a lot of time. I'm talking about time when you have a spouse or when you have children or when you have another job that you're working or other things going on in your life. You need to minimize the time you're putting in and maximize the results that you're getting. And the best way to do that is to make investments into the areas that will do that, that will accelerate the results for you in a shorter period of time. So it is really important to be sure to sign up for one of these workshops. And we will definitely, again, be posting the links for those in the show notes as well. And I really want to encourage you, if possible, to come to our in-person events, which right now we will be having those in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas areas. Eventually, we will be expanding those into some other areas as well. But then we also will be having our virtual events. And I do recommend those as well. I really like it when you can come in person because then you'll get access to me and I can work with you one-on-one. And this is going to be a rare thing because as we start launching these workshops and we start growing into the next stages of what we're doing in the business, this will be for a limited time that you'll get this kind of access. And so those who are able to come and make the events and take full advantage of that are going to be those who get, I think, much bigger breakthrough and faster acceleration. But I mean, the online workshops will also be very valuable. It's just there is something powerful about when we can meet in person. And I think a lot of you probably remember and understand that, especially because what we've all been through in the past few years and understanding that it's really important to be able to meet in person. Now, let's clarify the virtual events do have some benefits. So some of those benefits are you have easy access from home, no need to travel. And you can access any printable workbooks or worksheets that we offer in the workshops online. So just make sure it would benefit you to have a printer accessible to you for that. And, but I will also say that as much as there are benefits to it, you also can make excuses not to show up. That's why I love live events, because we usually commit to something more when we know we have to make the trip to go there. But if you are of an entrepreneur mindset, if you are learning the ways of the kingdom, then I believe you will show up because you understand what that means to be a good steward of what you're being called to do. So whether it's virtual or whether it's in person, invest the time. Investing is not just a financial thing or a monetary thing. Investing is a heart posture. Investing is a mindset. Investing is an understanding of what is valuable and your commitment to that value. So be sure to click on the links in the show notes for getting your strategy call if you haven't already, and for signing up for our upcoming workshops, the virtual or the live event workshops. And I really hope to see you there, whether it's the virtual ones or whether it's the in-person ones, but I really hope to see you at the in-person ones because then we can connect. And I just think that is going to be such an incredible blessing.
Thanks for joining this conversation with us. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave us a review. For episodes, offers, or other guest information, please be sure to check the show notes. Thanks for listening and stay tuned for the next episode.